Welcome back to Color Vistas. If you're looking for unique ways to add a personal touch to your everyday items, you're in the right place. Today we're talking about how to sublimate on a dry erase board. Yes, you heard that right. You can take a standard dry erase board and turn it into a customized, vibrant piece of art or a functional organization tool that's personalized to your style. Whether you want a colorful calendar, a to-do list, or even custom artwork on your board, Sublimation lets you create something unique that also remains fully functional. So let's dive into everything you need to know to sublimate on a dry erase board. Sublimation is often associated with polyester fabrics, ceramic mugs, and other polymer-coated items. The magic of sublimation lies in the way it bonds with the coating on the item's surface. This is why sublimation works so well on dry erase boards, as they often have a polymer-based coating that can hold sublimation ink. When the heat is applied, the ink turns into a gas, embedding itself into the coating. This creates a durable design that won't peel or fade over time, even with regular use as a writing surface. This technique is perfect for creating custom boards that serve practical purposes but look amazing at the same time. Imagine adding vibrant designs, personalized labels, or even motivational quotes directly on the board. Your board can remain erasable and easy to clean, but now it has a special design that's unique to you. To get started, you'll need a few key materials and tools. First, you'll need a sublimation printer loaded with sublimation ink and sublimation paper to print your design. You'll also need a good quality dry erase board with a polyester or polymer-based coating. This is essential, as sublimation won't work on non-coated surfaces. Make sure your board is smooth and clean to avoid any imperfections in the final transfer. You'll also need a heat press that can handle the size of your board and provide consistent heat and pressure. A flat heat press is ideal for this type of project, but if your dry erase board is on the smaller side, a smaller heat press or even an iron could work, though an iron may not provide the most even heat distribution. Lastly, heat-resistant tape and a Teflon sheet will be necessary to secure and protect your design during the heat transfer. The first step is designing what you want on your dry erase board. Open your design software and create a layout that fits your board's dimensions. Consider adding elements that will make the board functional and visually appealing, like grids, borders, or personalized sections for notes or lists. If your board will be used as a calendar, you can incorporate lines or text for each month and day to keep everything organized. Be sure to mirror the design before printing. Otherwise, your design will appear reversed after the transfer. Print your design onto sublimation paper using sublimation ink. Keep in mind that colors may look slightly duller on paper, but they will appear vibrant once they're transferred. If you're working on a larger board, consider printing your design in multiple sections and taping them together to create one seamless transfer. Make sure to use high-resolution images for the clearest possible print on the board. Before you begin the sublimation process, it's essential to prepare the dry erase board properly. Start by cleaning the board's surface with a lint-free cloth or microfiber cloth to remove any dust, oils, or residue that could affect the transfer. If the board has been used before, make sure to clean off all marker ink completely. Even a faint trace of marker can disrupt the sublimation process, leaving unwanted marks in your final design. To eliminate any lingering moisture that could interfere with the transfer, preheat the board in your heat press for a few seconds. This step helps prepare the board by ensuring it's dry, which will lead to a smoother, more even transfer. Be careful not to overheat it, as this is just a quick step to prepare the surface. Now it's time to position your printed design on the board. Carefully lay the sublimation paper face down on the board's surface, aligning it as precisely as possible to ensure your design transfers in the right spot. Use heat-resistant tape to secure the paper in place. This prevents any shifting during the transfer process, which could cause blurring or double images. Make sure the paper is smooth and free from wrinkles or air bubbles, as these can interfere with the transfer and lead to uneven results. Once the design is secured, cover it with a Teflon sheet or another protective layer. This will protect both the paper and the surface of your board, ensuring even heat distribution and preventing any potential damage from the heat press. Set your heat press to the appropriate temperature and time. For most dry erase boards, a temperature around 400 degrees Celsius with 60 seconds of pressing time works well. However, each board may vary, so it's helpful to test a small area or consult any manufacturer guidelines if they're available. When ready, close the heat press and apply firm, even pressure for the full duration. Consistent pressure is key to ensuring the ink transfers smoothly without leaving any areas underpressed or overpressed. Be mindful of safety during this step, as the board will get very hot. Avoid opening the press too quickly or moving the board before the time is up. This could affect the transfer, so let the heat press do its work until the timer signals it's complete. Once the time is up, carefully lift the heat press and give the board a moment to cool slightly. The board will be hot, so it's essential to let it cool for a bit before handling it to avoid any burns. When it's cool enough to touch, gently peel back the sublimation paper to reveal your transferred design. Inspect the transfer to ensure the design is clear, vibrant, and aligned. Sublimation inks typically produce bold colors that truly pop on polymer-coated surfaces, so you should see a vibrant, professional-looking result on your dry erase board. If there are any areas that seem faded or incomplete, it's likely due to uneven pressure or insufficient heat, so make sure to review your settings for future projects. One of the best parts of sublimating on a dry erase board is that the design doesn't interfere with the board's functionality. You can still use dry erase markers to write directly over the sublimated areas. The sublimation ink is bonded to the surface, so regular erasing won't affect it. When it's time to clean the board, use a dry erase board cleaner or a simple damp cloth to wipe away any markings. Avoid using harsh chemicals, as they could weaken the sublimated design over time. With proper care, your sublimated design will stay vibrant and intact for years. This makes it ideal for everything from family calendars and chore charts to personalized message boards or decorative displays in an office or classroom. And that's it. A fully customized dry erase board using sublimation. This method allows you to create unique, functional designs that add a personal touch to a standard item. Whether you're organizing your schedule, creating a family message board, or just adding some personality to your workspace, sublimating a dry erase board is a fun and creative way to achieve it. So give it a try and let your creativity shine. Thanks for joining me today. If you found this guide helpful, please check out the links in the description for recommended sublimation products and more resources where applicable. And don't forget to visit my website for more sublimation guides and tips, link in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment with your own creative sublimation ideas. See you in the next video.